Well, the Sixers just choked a 10-point lead at home in 5 minutes. So, honestly, I think they might just be over as a team. Like, they still have one game to win, but I don't think that they're beating the Celtics 3 times at the Celtics home court in one series. Alright, so let me break down the series for you guys real quick. Game 1, the Sixers won where James Harden dropped 45 that game. They won by 4 points at the Celtics home court. The Celtics the next game won by nearly 30, with Joel Embiid and James Harden both having underwhelming games. Game 3 was more of the same, but this time at Philadelphia's home court. And, James Harden was non-existent in this one once again. Game 4 went to overtime and the Sixers took it. Then Game 5 at the Celtics home court, the Sixers took. And now Game 6, which was at the Sixers home court and the chance for them to, just finish the series, they lost. And it wouldn't be that bad, right? But they had a 10-point lead early in the fourth quarter. And that's just embarrassing to lose. Not only that, but Jason Tatum had the worst play out of any star in these entire playoffs. He had 19 points, which doesn't seem that bad, right? Well, most of those were at the end of the game where they didn't really need more points. He went 5 for 21 from the field and 4 of 11 from 3. He also grabbed 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, but he was just really bad. And the Celtics were not using them as the number one option because he was playing so bad. But then after the game, he said the most atrocious thing.
The struggle through the first 3 quarters with 16 points in that fourth quarter. How do you describe the confidence you had to trust yourself down the stretch?
I'm humbly one of the best basketball players in the world. Go through struggles, go through slumps. It's a long game. And, thankfully I got some great teammates that held it down.
Guys, I don't even know what to say about this. This just might be the most egotistical player we've ever seen. But going back to the series, I do not think that the Sixers are going to take Game 7, which means that they're going to be bounced out of the second round once again. First off, Jason Tatum is not going to have another game like that. He just played horribly that game. Then you also had, in that game, Tyrese Maxey played pretty well. And Tyrese Maxey's been playing really well this entire playoffs, and I have a video of him scheduled of how much he's improved, but he's not at that level yet. Then Robert Williams III will also get increased playing time because he played absolutely amazingly in this game with 10 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks on 57% shooting, and he was really just a positive difference maker. Then you have Al Horford, who didn't play really well in the last game, but just because of that, I think he's going to bounce back better than ever. Remember that game last year where he absolutely scorched the Warriors from the 3-point line? Yeah, I think that might happen again in this series. Obviously not against the Warriors, but you get what I mean. Then another person who's going to play great in this game is Jaylen Brown, because he only had 17 points last game, and that was on 33% 3-point shooting. So he's going to bounce back big time, especially considering that he has a contract extension coming up, and I can guarantee you guys, he wants the Supermax. Then we also have the Celtics Super Sixth man Malcolm Brogdon, who played absolutely amazingly this game. He had 16 points along with 6 rebounds and a steal. So he's also going to get increased playing time, and he's just a really good player. I think that Derek White or Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown can play good defense on James Harden. I think that Robert Williams or Al Horford could play good defense on Joel Embiid. Everyone else, you don't really need to worry about on that team. So I'm taking the Celtics winning this next game, and Celtics in 7.